What's up, everybody? It's your girl back for another video. So wanted to get a video up specifically talking about female friends and why I choose to not have them anymore. I have many female acquaintances, but I do not consider them real friends. They are more or less filler, not friends, not true friends. I talk about this on a regular basis in my videos, but I needed to get something up specifically just talking about this. I wish when I was struggling with the decision to not have close friendships anymore with women, I wish I had a video like this to watch at the time. It would have really helped me at that moment. So I'm hoping, people watching this, going through this, will find some type of comfort in the fact that you are not alone in going through this. I'm not talking about the friendships I've had when I was in like elementary school, middle school. Girls are catty, that doesn't count. Later on in my life as an adult, a mature adult, I can honestly say I tried so many times to have close female friendships with women where I trusted them completely and I thought they were true loyal friends to me. That's when I believed the hype back then. I was always told growing up, you need to have female friends as a woman. That's just, you need to have that. And if you don't have that, you're not going to be happy. So I believe the hype, and that's all it is hype. It's not real, it's a facade. And I tried to have it. Like I went out of my way. When I would have a friend, I would try so hard to be loyal and be there for them. And every single time I got sabotaged, stabbed in the back. I dealt with tons of jealousy. That was the biggest thing I dealt with was the jealousy. Every female friend that I allowed to get close to me was jealous of me. And another thing that they would do is everything's a competition. Everything, they would have to compete with me with everything. And if you're a true friend, and you truly love this person and you care about this person, you would not feel the need to compete with them. It boils down to jealousy, which is insecurities. And that's what women do. They're insecure, so they project their insecurities onto you when you're friends with them. So everything would be a constant competition. Every time I would have a close friend, she would always have to try to one-up me with everything. If something good was going on in my life and it wasn't going on in hers, she'd have to try to one-up me. And it was always a competition, always a brag fest, always trying to get better than what I have. And I'm sorry, but that's not real. That's not a real friend. Another thing they would do is talk about me to other people. And again, women do this. I would say all women do it. It's something they do because, again, they're insecure. Ladies, if you have close female friends, like a best friend, a woman that you think is your true friend, and she has a husband or a boyfriend that she lives with, I promise you, everything that you confide in her about, she runs back and tells her man. I was just out the other day, and I heard this woman telling her boyfriend all her best friend's dirty little secrets, and they just ragging on this girl's best friend. And I'm thinking that poor best friend, wherever she is, has no idea that her best friend is ragging on her to her man. And I'm telling you, women do this. It's very common, and don't think it's not happening to you. It happened to me. I've seen it happen to other girls. That's just what women do. They put you down to uplift themselves. And again, jealousy. They're just jealous. If you're jealous about something, you're insecure about something, instead of working on it, trying to fix it, whether that be, let's say you're not happy with the size of your figure, instead of working out or eating better, making better decisions with what you eat and, doing something about it, they'll hate on you for what you're doing and talk about you and project their insecurities onto you. It's complete baloney. If you're not happy with yourself, work on yourself. Work on the things you don't like about yourself. Why hate on somebody else because they're doing better than you at something? That's just not a real friend. That's a backstabbing bitch, if you ask me. And every single friendship I've had as an adult, they backstab me in some way. Jealous of me about everything. And I just got tired of it. It was always, this constant competition, and it was never real. And I got hurt so many times that I finally got to a place where I said, you know what? I'm drawing a line. I'm not gonna let them in 100% anymore. I'll have acquaintances, but I will not allow them to be in my life, like, trust them 100%, count on them, and allow them to count on me. I'm not going to do that. It's not real. I'm not going to allow it anymore. I'm not going to be hurt anymore. I have a husband. I have children. We have another child on the way. We're happy. We have a strong family unit. And by allowing those type of friendships, I'm allowing and inviting, bad things to happen. And that's just what women do. They see you have this strong, family unit, a good husband, good, cute children, and a nice life. They will hate on you and be jealous of you. And they can have it too. Some of them, will have a good marriage and kids, but it's not enough for them, and they still want to try to hate on you and be jealous of you. I'm finally to a place where I can accept the situation for what it is. I was always told as a kid, as a little girl, that girls need to have friends and women need to have friends with other women. And if you don't have a circle of friends, you're not going to be happy. I don't believe the hype anymore. That's all it is. It's hype. It's lies. It's a facade. It's not real. I know women that have a huge circle of close friends, and they do things together and they tell each other everything. And they're typically the most depressed, miserable women that I've ever seen, the most insecure women. So I don't want to be like that. I'm not going to allow women to hurt me anymore. I have everything I need in this house with my family unit, and it is what it is. So if you're going through this, just know you're not alone. It's dangerous to have female friends and to allow them into your life 100%. It's okay to have lots of acquaintances. It's okay, it's just people you do things with. It's just other women you do things with, you hang out with, you share common interests with, but you don't have to consider them your best friend or like a true friend, because typically that's not the case at all. They'll stab you in the back in a minute. So comment below what you think about this. Have you gone through this? Give me a thumbs